Alright, hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here. We're back for some more of the Paper Mario and the 1000-Year Door on the Nintendo Switch. If you did miss out during the last one, well, we just went and brought Frankie and Francesca all the way back over here to Roadport, and we had to go and search for the wedding ring that was all the way back up in Keyhole Key. And now, since we went and got that wedding ring and brought it back over here to Frankie and Francesca, and now we're all the way back over here in the Roadport area, well, it's time to go and meet up with Don Piazza himself and get that blimp ticket that we've been desperately wanting to go and pick up with. And it seems like he should be at least getting himself out of that depression state. Now, I want to say that here in this particular segment now is that this is going to be somewhat of the last time that I think we're going to be seeing Don Piazza, because this man is going to be going off on retirement pretty soon after once he does go and pass the reins on over here to Frankie, and he's going to be the one that's going to be taking over this whole Piazza syndicate that's going to be going within our way. But while we're going throughout this segment for today, within our time for right now of Paper Mario and the 1000-Year Door, well, we also do have to go worry about with another said video that is going to be within these two vids here, and that is of course going to have to be with the Final Fantasy X Let's Play, and we are going to have to go and start reaching off into almost our direction into the way of Zanarkand. I know that we're not going to be heading off into the ruins right away, but we at least will get to see the overview of Zanarkand and the actual remnants of what that place is going to be all about, because we never actually got to see the actual said remnants of this said area yet, because all that we really do know about Zanarkand is during that dream sequence, which it seems like that was just all within a dream since the very beginning of our time within the game, and that's how Sin was able to go and transport us into all these other different type of places. So basically, it kind of seems like Sin, during the time of the very beginning of the game, must have probably put the toxin on us, and that was how we were able to kind of see what was going on when we were doing the whole blitzball stuff and having to fight through all those different enemies of Zanarkand to at least get all the way over to our meeting up where Riku was going to be happening at the very beginning of the game. But however, that's all something that we could go and worry about for Final Fantasy X, because for right now we are here doing some Paper Mario on the 1000-Year Door, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing out here for today. Yes, you could go and call her Miss Boss as well, since she's now going to be the other said main person of this said syndicate as well too. Alright, let's go and head on outside now. I'm ready to go and reach off into the trade and do a lot of Sherlock Holmes type of sleuthing that's going to be around within the trade, because that's what's going to technically be happening throughout here, through like most of the other different episodes that are going to be going forth, is that there's going to be a lot of having with this Peggington guy that's going to be out and trying to start accusing everybody that's going to be on that trade, just because of all of his detective work that he's been doing. It says that he's like the smartest guy ever, which I don't really believe that to my fullest extent. But yeah, so it seems like unfortunately Beldum has already went and heard everything that was going on, so she already does know that she has to bring the sisters all the way over towards into the Parsley Heights area. Now, when I say sisters, I mean like having her and Marilyn out here, because unfortunately Vivian's actually apart with us, but we do also can't forget that Dupless is going to become a member of that said team of the Shadow Sirens there. So I wouldn't really call Dupless as a sister, so that would be more so of the Shadow Sirens type of part to it. Yeah, it's kind of weird that they went and changed out the name between the two, both from the Switch and then, or having it from the GameCube version, then switched it on over to the Switch side of things and called it the Shadow Sisters, which that doesn't really work at all because Dupless is now a part of it. But yes, we do have the 3-day of Excessive Express that's going to be here. So yeah, every single day that we start going through, there's always going to be a random type of event that goes on. And within the first of many type of events that are going to be happening here, where we're going to be having to go and find whoever this type of food eater is going to be happening here. Because somebody is going to eat up all the different type of food that is on here with the trade. And we're going to have to figure out who exactly is that. Well, that was a weird suspicious note. So it looks like we're going to have to go and pass it over towards into where the train conductor is going to be. Ah, look at that. You can even get yourself with the dry shroom over here in your room, but we don't really need that. Again, we already have a lot of good items as it is here. But yes, this is one person that you may actually want to remember here, because this is the food guy that I was saying, that there's going to be some sort of food eater business that's going to be going. And we're going to have to worry about speaking out over to the culprit there soon. So yeah, so this is just me just interacting with all the different trade people that are out here for right now. You're going to be seeing them quite often, so just make sure exactly what type of room that they're going to be at, even including with the Zip Toad here, because this guy's a little bit of a strange character himself. And we'll be seeing that in just a little while throughout the game. But let's just go and head on over here and speak on over here to the man himself. So he's the trade engineer, but he's not the conductor yet. So yep, it's one of those sticky, yummy threats out here. Don't know exactly who's behind all of that, but yeah, we guess I have to go and talk to the other person that's with their away now. But yeah, so here's the waitress. I don't know. I think there's going to be some other parts where she'll probably get into some other type of detective sleuthing business. I don't know if she's like the one that loses her earrings or something, or if I have to like pass that over to the rich toad that's here. The rich female toad. So this is the chef. He may kind of seem a little bit familiar. Kind of looks almost a little bit like sushi there. But it's just in a little bit of a different type of color state from Paper Mario. Oh, speaking about that, we should probably go and do like a segment at some point within this game where you actually do meet all of the different Paper Mario type of characters throughout this game. And they do have their own little type of hidden dialogue that you can go and meet up with. I believe in Poshley Heights, there is a said Paper Mario character that you can meet up around over here. I don't know if it's Sushi or if it's like Gubario or something. I could be wrong, but yeah, so he is the conductor of the train. So this is the man that we're going to have to pass this off into with as well. Well, let's go and try to return back to the cabin. But unfortunately, it seems like we got our first of many clues to be solved. Now, as you guys can go and see, there's a little bit of some weird stainage on the floor there. We are going to have to check that out later and figure out where exactly that trail is going to be leading us into with. So yeah, so this Pegington guy over here, this dude that is being his detective self, he just goes off on all these different accusations and just tries to blame everybody that's just basically on this trade car here. And you know what the funny thing is, though, is that he actually relies on us to go and search for all these clues, even though that he thinks that that he's basically smart than everybody else is. Yeah, I don't know why he would go and just blame the waitress out here. She didn't even do anything. Yeah, a case worthy of his intellect, indeed. Probably not. Yeah, we will be seeing these other characters throughout our way as well, too, because they also do have their own little type of sleuthing as well. I know that the mouse guy, I think, around over here actually loses his briefcase out here. Oh man, that waitress is really angry. Yeah, I don't think it would be Zip Toad. Not like in this type of mystery case for right now. But Zip Toad will become important later on, though. Alright, so let's just go and talk over here to Pegington once again. Now, at some point, he's going to go and try to blame us. And then he's just going to basically accuse us for the one that we went and completely ate everything. Hey, I know that Mario is pretty big and all, but he's not the one that would eat the whole entire soup. What? Yeah, I don't know why he would just go and just say that. Alright, well, let's just go and just talk around over here. Yeah, so this guy's just basically putting us as the criminal out here. That's so uncool. Yeah, it says the guy that we're going to have to go and talk to a little bit later. Alright, so you know what? Let's go and just check on the ground here. It looks like we got some stains on the ground, which that leads us all the way over to the trade cart. So let's go and talk to that gourmet toad that's going to be over there and make sure what exactly has been going on. Oh, wow. Well, of course, with that big, huge burp right there, it seems like you already went and ate the whole thing. Well, it's not that we're trying to blame the fat toad out here. It's just that it leads it all the way over to his room. But yes, let's just go and check with all these different magazines here. And it seems that after some time, he is hiding a part that's going to be inside this type of desk, which I don't even know how you could actually have a galley pot inside your desk. That's way too big. Yep, he was basically so enamored by the food that he ate the whole thing. You know, this whole first day is seeming to be like somewhat of a completion. Now, what's really cool is that within this type of part of this chapter is that you actually do get to see a night and day type of function that actually does happen. Because like it goes and travels through like the daytime, then it goes into like somewhat of like a sunset type of way, and then it goes right into the night. Which then you do have to go and sleep through the next day to at least get the next part out of the way here. Oh, and also too, don't forget to go and give back the galley pot over to the chef, because he will actually give you a free star piece that will happen. I think there's also another star piece I think around over here where you can possibly go and do like somewhat of a jump around within there. I don't know exactly where that is, but I think it's somewhere around over here. But there we go. We got that all taken care of. And now it's time to go over back here to Pegginton and finally try to introduce ourselves to him. And you know what he's going to probably say is that he thinks that he already knows like who we are anyways, but he's going to basically say that we're going to be not who he thinks it is, because he's going to be thinking that it's going to be with Luigi. Yeah, a large brain. It should be a smaller brain. What? I kind of like how it has like the little Luigi, the little the whole Luigi emote that was going on there. No, I'm not Luigi. Actually, fun fact, there is a Luigi outfit. I don't know when that will actually roll around, but I think that will happen at some point around over here. I believe you can actually find that inside the museum in Poshley Heights. Alright, but with all that being said in mind, I think we're going to go and end this off here for today. See you guys in the next one of Paper Mario in the 1000-Year Door, and of course, peace.